didn't kill anyone. He didn't even know the victim. But after 3 nights without sleep and with bruises he couldn't explain, he said the words the police wanted to hear. Now, he waits for execution for a crime that never had his fingerprints on it. It began on a rainy night in 2007 in a small town just outside Montgomery. A woman was found murdered in her home, and the community wanted justice fast. The police had one suspect, Marcus Hill, a 24-year-old mechanic with no criminal record, but with one thing against him. He was the last person seen near the crime scene. Marcus was brought in for questioning. What started as a conversation turned into a nightmare that lasted 72 hours. He was denied a lawyer. He was slapped, threatened, and told he'd never see daylight again. By the 3rd night, Marcus broke. He confessed to a murder he didn't commit, just to make it stop. The confession had holes everywhere. The timeline didn't fit. The weapon didn't match. And the DNA on the victim wasn't his. Still, the jury believed the signed statement. In 2009, Marcus Hill was sentenced to death. For the next 15 years, Marcus waited in a concrete box, a man condemned by fear, not by truth. His mother wrote letters every week. His lawyer filed appeals, all denied, until one new attorney, a young woman named Alicia Price, joined his case. She found something the original investigators ignored, a fingerprint from a crime scene belonging to another man, a man who had been arrested months earlier for a similar crime. Alicia's team presented the evidence, but the court refused a retrial. They called the fingerprint insufficient. They called the confession final. Then came the real twist. The detective who led Marcus's interrogation retired and confessed to a journalist that, yes, he used force to get suspects to talk. Now, Marcus's story made national headlines. A petition for his freedom gathered 2 million signatures. In 2025, after 18 years behind bars, Marcus Hill's conviction was overturned. He walked free, thinner, older, but still standing. Reporters asked what he felt in that moment. He simply said, "The truth waited longer than me, but it finally came." Now, Marcus speaks at schools and justice reform panels, reminding people that silence can be survival, but truth is freedom. Torture confessions remain a global issue in over 80 countries. Some victims never live to see justice. Do you think confession under torture should be admissible in court? Tell us below.